Prep, a well-known private school with a history in Seattle that stretches back more than 130 years, is now facing two lawsuits filed last week by attorney Daryl Cochran, who represents two women.
Both of these women at the time were very good athletes at Seattle Prep.
The lawsuit names them by initials only and claims that 2 decades ago, when they were minors, the school failed to protect them from a coach who was also a teacher at Seattle Prep. We're not naming him because he has not been criminally charged.
During his time in the early 2000s in particular, he was grooming a number of young female athletes and student athletes at Seattle Prep and sexually abusing them.
This coach helped lead the school's varsity softball team and eventually became Seattle Prep's athletic director. Records show that he regularly received positive performance reviews. But the lawsuit alleges that Seattle Prep turned a blind eye to what was happening off the field.
We know that there were faculty, there were staff people, there were fellow coaches within Seattle Prep who had concerns.
Some of those concerns are listed in this investigation completed by the state's Office of Superintendent of Public Instruction. Within these pages, it includes portions of a letter from a former student that was sent to the president of the school's Board of Trustees in September of 2020, claiming the coach used grooming techniques and emotional manipulation that made the transition to sexual advances seamless. Here, it also states that the coach spent time with female students on campus, occasionally in his office with the door closed, and off campus, accompanying them on shopping trips and to dinners.
His certification has been revoked by OSPI.
This lawsuit states that the school knew or should have known he was a sexual predator. In response, the school issued a statement saying in part that Seattle Prep disputes that the administration had any knowledge of inappropriate conduct at the time, and the school plans to assert all of its legal defenses to these claims. In Seattle, Natalie Swaby, King 5 News.
And tonight we received a statement from OSPI that says, quote, the final order of revocation has been appealed and he will be going for a hearing in front of an administrative law judge. This means that at this time his certificate remains valid and will remain valid throughout the process.